Okay, so we're going to be talking about surface area of triangular prisms on this one. And so it says Henry and Quinn were asked to find the area of a rectangle and a triangle. Okay, so they're trying to find the area of a rectangle and a triangle with the dimensions shown below. Henry says that they will have the same area because they have the same base and height. Quinn disagrees. Explain. So before we actually talk about the explanation of the two, the only difference is you should know that the area, this one's length times width, and this one's base times height or length times width, but then you divide it by two. So base times height divided by two. So, and we could actually say that this one is also base times height instead of length times width. Okay, so a triangular prism is composed of the following faces. All right, so there's going to be 3 rectangular and then 2 triangular. All right, so if we are trying to go over this one, it says use the dimensions of the triangular prism and label the net. Okay, so the net is this picture, right? So we have A, B, and C. So if we're trying to find A, we have 5, and then we have 9, or we could look at it on this side. So we have 5 for this piece and 9 for here. So we have 5 times 9, which gives me 45. Okay, B would be the base, so it would be 6 times 9, which would be 54. Okay, and then C would also be 5 times 9, which is 45. And then D and E are going to be the same because those are your bases for this triangular prism. Okay, so we get 6 times 4 divided by 2, which is going to give me 12. So when you add all of those up for the total surface area, you're going to get 168 centimeters squared. Okay, so now we can come down here and look at this one. So it says decompose the net into shapes and complete the table to determine the total surface area of the triangular prism. Okay, so we're going to say this is shape 1. This is shape 2. Sorry, we're not going to say that's shape 2. And then this one is shape 2, the triangle. Okay, so the formula for the rectangle is area equals base times height. And the one for the triangle is area equals base times height divided by 2. All right, so for this one, we're going to get area equals 8.5 times 6, because we have 6 is that piece and 8.5 is this piece. And so you get 51. So we have 51 here, 51 here, and 51 here. For the triangle, we're going to get 5.2 times 6 divided by 2. So that's going to give me 15.6. Okay. And remember, you're multiplying that times 2 as well because there's 2 of them. So when we add all that up, we get 184.2 inches squared. All right, let's look at number 2. All right, number 2, we're going to find the lateral and total. So remember, lateral is just the faces, not the bases. Okay, so for shape 1, we have 5 times 2. Okay, because, oh wait, sorry, I'm on the wrong one. Not 5 times 2. For shape 1, we have 12 times 6. Okay, so we have 12 times 6, which gives me 72. All right, so that means this piece right here is 72. Okay, now on this one, shape 2, we're going to get 12 times 5. 12 because this is going to be the height of that piece, which gives me 60. So this one's going to be 60 and this one's going to be 60. So the lateral surface area gives me 192 feet squared. Now, if I want to add in the other one, the bases, so shape 3, I'm going to get 6 times 4 divided by 2. Because we have 6 is the base, 4 is the height. So we get 12. But remember, there's 2 of them. So when we add that together, we end up getting 216 feet squared. All right, on the next one, still finding lateral and total. So shape 1. Okay, we're going to say this one's 1, this one's 2, this one's 3, because notice they're all different sizes, and this one's 4. So shape 1, we get 4 times 9, which gives me 36. All right, because this is 4, this piece is 4, and this is 9. All right, shape 2, we get 9, and we get 3. So we get 27. Shape 3, we get 9 times 5, which gives me 45. All right, so when we add all those up, we end up getting 108 centimeters squared. And if I add in shape 4, we do 4 times 3 divided by 2, which is 6. And we do that 2 times, so we end up getting 120 centimeters squared. All right. All right, number 4. A carpenter is building a unique jewelry box in the shape of a right triangular prism with the dimensions shown below. How much wood would it take to complete the project? So shape 1. We get 5 times 2, which equals 10. All right, and then we're going to do shape 2. So shape 2 would be 3 times 2, which equals 6. So we've done this piece and this piece, and then the other piece, shape 3, we would get 4 times 2. So here's 4, and we know the height is 2 because this one is 2. So we get 8. And then shape 4, we get the base is 3, the height is 4, and divide by 2, which gives me 6. So the total surface area is 36 inches squared. All right, number 5. The chocolate candy below is being... The chocolate candy below is being wrapped in a cardboard box. How many square centimeters are needed for the box? All right, so we have shape 1. So we have 16 times 2.2, which gives me 35.2. So that's this times this. All right, then I have shape 2. Okay, and shape 2 is going to be 16 times 3.2, which gives me 51.2. So we have 16 times 3.2, because that's going to be this piece and this piece. And then we have shape 3, and that's going to be for both of those sides of that. And then shape 3, we get 3 times 3.2 or 2.2, because the bottom is this, the height is 3. 2.2, which gives me, divided by 2, which gives me 3.3. Okay, so then we add all that up, we end up getting 144.2 centimeters squared. Okay, and the last one, the total surface area of the triangular prism below is 408. What is the missing side? So we know it's 408 equals, and we need to find all these pieces. So this piece would be 8 times 15, because that's the length, which gives me 120. So we know that's 120, plus this piece would be 6 times 15, because this piece is 6, and that's 15, which gives me 90. So we have plus 90, plus we know this is 6 and this is 8. So 6 times 8 is 48, divided by 2 is 24. So 24 plus the length times the width of this piece. So I get 408 equals 258 plus the length times the width. So I subtract 258 on both sides. Right, so that gives me 150 equals length times width. All right, so then if I know the length is 15, 150 equals 15 times W, divide by 15 on both sides. W is going to equal 10. All right, let me know if you have any questions on this.